Hong Kong has been struggling. The city's economy shrank 3.5% last year, and it is only just emerging from restrictions imposed during the pandemic. The local government has just announced, though, its latest plans to pull the financial hub out of the doldrums, and crypto is at the centre. We are witnessing a power shift in crypto around the world. As countries respond to the huge problems created by the Terra Luna and FTX scandals, some are cracking down, but others are cracking open. Hong Kong is among those sensing a potential opportunity. Previously, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and other digital assets were largely unregulated in the city. Authorities, though, have proposed changes to the rules that are governing those things as of October. And this week, the Securities and Futures Commission published a draft of those changes. Now, the draft was part of a public consultation, and the emphasis was very much on investor protection. SFC boss Julia Leung said, quote, "There is clear consensus among regulators globally for regulation in the virtual asset space to ensure investors are adequately protected and that key risks are effectively managed."
This is the way it should be. And so what I would say is this will, if Hong Kong handles it like really well, and the way that I think it could be going, I would say Hong Kong will be ahead again, not just in Asia, I think globally.
Retail investors are expected to be able to start legally trading some of the biggest cryptocurrencies as soon as the start of June. Crypto businesses are very clearly encouraged by what's happening in the city. Huobi boss Justin Sun tweeted this week that the exchange was applying for a crypto trading license in Hong Kong. He called it a major step. OKX has also said it is working on compliance issues as part of its application for a license, which it filed at the end of last year. Yue Yang, chief economist at BitMining, said, quote, "I believe more crypto exchanges, market makers and hedge funds will probably follow suit, returning to Hong Kong." Greater details from the SFC on anti-money laundering and know your customer requirements are going to be welcomed by many, but there are elements of doubt about some of the plans, though, especially those on stablecoins. Last month, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the HKMA, the city's de facto central bank, said in its consultation document that it plans to introduce a mandatory licensing regime for stablecoin issuers early this year. It won't, though, allow algorithmic stablecoins.
It's one thing to accept certain stablecoins. It's another thing to really say, hey, they should be issued from here and handled from here. But it should lead to quality stablecoins.
Now, the sense from all of this is very much that Hong Kong could be among those at the forefront of a power shift in crypto, and that could see much more of the sector moving away from the United States and towards Asia. Coinbase boss Brian Armstrong tweeted as much last week, saying that America could be about to lose its status as a financial hub, adding that Hong Kong is now among the leaders on crypto. Those in policy-making circles seem only too aware of this, and that includes former chair of the Commodities and Futures Trading Commission, Timothy George Massad.
Hong Kong has always been more advanced or has always had a framework that was, say, more like the U.S. So it's not at all surprising to me what they've done. We need to extend a lot of the same principles that apply in regulation of securities exchanges.
Dave Chapman, who is the founder of digital asset platform OSL, told the Daily Forkast authorities elsewhere need to pay attention to what's happening further east.
They're seeing what's happening in Hong Kong and in other Asian regions around providing that clarity, providing that dialogue, that forum where you can engage, you can provide your comments to help shape regulation that's fit for purpose, as opposed to taking regulation that's old, stale, and probably not fit for purpose.
Hong Kong will likely reap big rewards if things go to plan, but the implications of all of this could be even bigger for China.
Could it be a sandbox? Could it be a test bed? Possibly, maybe. Could this have gone ahead without Beijing's blessing? I won't speculate, but that's certainly what's being said in various forums. I think China, they've made huge advancements and are probably the most furthest ahead with respect to their central bank digital currency, the e-renminbi or the eCNY.
As Chinese exchanges like Huobi and OKX return home, speculation around Chinese policy is only likely to grow further. For now, though, At a time when the US seems more concerned with reining in crypto, Hong Kong could yet position itself as one of the best places in the world for it. Forkast Labs is going to be diving into even more detail on this subject in our latest episode of Word on the Block. Editor-in-Chief Angie Lau is talking to Brooks Entwistle of Ripple Labs about what's to come. Here's a sneak peek.
In your view, does Asia have the ability to have more digital transformation policy impact than the US?
I think it's a great opportunity to lead from a regulatory standpoint. Absolutely. I think that's one of the beauties. Regulatory impact and regulatory innovation or leadership can happen anywhere. And that's where we've got to build around that. And as we talked about earlier, make sure and interact with regulators that are willing to interact with us and help that journey along the way. And so I'm a believer in cover, and I have responsibility for each of our regions around the world on the customer front. So I'm neutral from that perspective, and there's lots of great opportunities elsewhere in the world. We happen to be connecting today in Asia, and it does happen to be on the fintech and blockchain and crypto side. I think the fastest growing, most innovative place in the world.
You can catch the whole of that chat in Word on the Block, which will be available online from Monday, February 27th. All right, that's it from us. Do like and subscribe to this video if you want to see more content like it, and let us know what you think about this power shift that's going on in crypto and regulation in Hong Kong and elsewhere in the comments below or wherever you're watching this video.